Hi guys, just a quick video talking about the illegal migrants who invaded our country yesterday with the assistance of our border force. And I want to talk about the crews of these ships. You can see I'm talking about ships. I've got my Royal Navy veteran hat on. Which one is this year? This is Border Force Defender. I think we've got 3 of these ships. I've served on small ships like that, smaller than that. I was the radio operator aboard HMS Thornham, an inshore mine layer, minesweeper inshore, very small. Slept on the table, not much room on them. We sailed out of Aberdeen when they had a fishing fleet, that was. Anyhow, let's talk about this. First, let's have a look at what the text is. 503 migrants, I prefer to call them invaders, so should you. There would have probably been more if it hadn't been for the action of those brave patriots who travelled over to France and totally destroyed some of the planned invasion craft and the engines that power the boats. That was good work, boys. If there's anything I can do to promote you or support you, video channels, video articles, then please let me know, and I'd be only too pleased to do it. Turnaround time of 24 hours for you guys. Right, 7 small boats. There they are. They come in here. Who paid for all these life jackets they have? Yeah. Who paid for all the mobile phones that are given them? Who pays for the credit cards or debit cards that they are given? Who pays for their hotels? Who pays for their medical treatment? Yeah, we do. The British taxpayer, the British people. The people who wait for 24 hours in an hospital waiting room, waiting for treatment. They pay. We all pay. It's got to stop, guys. Anyhow, let's have a look. Who paid for the blankets? Oh, Shabuna something or other, not a British name I recognise. And she's going to announce a major shake-up. Too late, Shabana. The British people have started to do it themselves. If only a few true Brits went over to France last week, you can bet over the coming months more and more Brits will go over. And the French should remember what happened at the Battle of Agincourt. Yeah, you don't want us coming over there again, do you guys? The last time we came over, we had to save you from the Germans. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, actually, but because if Germany still controlled France like they did then, I doubt if we'd be having a problem with illegal immigrants from the third world. Home Secretary sending officials to Denmark to see how they're handling their border control. Don't send them to Denmark, send them to Poland, where the border forces have permission to open fire on people trying to invade their country. Yeah, they're not migrants, they're invaders. Treat them the way that Poland and Hungary does, not the Danish. They probably give them a nice little pasty with clotted cream on it or something. Anyhow, that's not what this video is about. I want to talk about this man here. Is the cursor working? I don't know. The guy stood on the flag deck, or well, not the flag deck, but the bridge. That's where a flag deck would be on a minesweeper. Him, that man there. And who's that guy down towards the stern of the ship? That looks as if they got a portaloo on there. Yeah. Him. Who is he? Who is he? If you know those men and you disagree with what they are doing, tell them. Tell them straight. You consider what they are doing is to be an act of betrayal against the British people. Don't threaten them with violence. Don't dox them, even if you know their address. Don't give out their information, but if you see them, tell them the contempt you hold them in. And then shun them. Shun them. Don't speak to them if you see them in a pub or a club or in a shop. You ignore them. You can let your friends know just who they are and ask them to shun them as well, because they are betraying the British people. And the same applies to police officers who have beaten and attacked physically. The last one I saw was very violent. A patriot protesting outside the hotel, and a so-called police officer smacked him in the mouth deliberately smacked him in the mouth with the edge of his shield. That could have killed the man, but they don't care. They'd rather defend immigrants than defend British people. Shun the police. Ignore the police. And your local communities have nothing to do with them. If you're a shopkeeper, don't serve them. Don't threaten them. Don't dox them, but just shun them. Shun them and their families and tell them why you are shunning them. And if they say, well, I'm just doing my job, tell them that that doesn't wash. It's never washed in the whole of history. People just doing their job doesn't work. That is the same thing that people in all concentration camps have said. I was just doing my job. As a sailor, I can tell you this. If I was serving aboard that ship and they said that we are going to start ferrying people over, invaders, into my country, I would refuse a direct order. And it doesn't get no more serious than that if you're in the armed forces. To refuse a direct order is immediate imprisonment. I can tell you that for a fact. I would refuse the order and I would not obey it. But then again, there's a difference between myself and the main crew in that ship. I'm a British patriot. I love my country. The men serving aboard that ship sell their country for money. Is there a worse kind of traitor than a man who sells his country for money? I don't think so. Anyhow, that's all I've got on these verminous traitors. Now, another story now, guys. Quick one before I go and play darts. Reform councillor expelled after video leak. Another one. God, they get through councillors, don't they? Ah, well. I'm not really interested in the story behind this about why she was suspended. But she claims that she's innocent of all charges. And then Nigel is standing by the chairman of the local party that sacked her. But it's this bit, yeah. Maxine Fothergill, who was suspended amid alleged links to the leak, which she has denied, has now been expelled for failing to disclose a serious matter during vetting, according to Reform. The article doesn't say what that serious matter was, but Ms. Fothergill has denied the leaks and says this outcome follows my whistleblowing in August when I raised concern about how local government reorganisation was being handled and was wrongly accused of instigating a vote of no confidence. The party expelled me without a hearing, without disclosing any evidence, and in clear breach of its own constitution. And she's going to be taking legal action. Well, is anybody surprised by this? She differs from the official Nigel Farage's narrative, and so she's got to go. It doesn't matter whether she's innocent or guilty. They're not giving her a chance to explain herself. They've just thrown her out for undisclosed allegations. Well, there we go. That's all I got. I fumbled the words a bit there, but there's a story, isn't it? Hey, listen, love, Maxine, if I can call you Maxine, come on over to Advance UK. Unless you've committed some serious crime, they'll accept anyone. Look, even me. Bye guys, be seeing you on the next one. I'm off to have a game of darts with the boss.